All right, Grizzlies. It is day 4 of the 12 Days of Grizzmas, and it happens to be a 2 for Tuesday, 12 Days of Grizzmas. We're hanging out with Hunter Voth. How you doing, Hunter?
Oh, good. How are you? Thanks for having me.
Of course. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Hunter.
Well, I'm 20 years old, and most people may not know about this, but I have a learning disability called autism spectrum, and I just don't let that get in my way. And I'm a courtesy clerk here at Hy-Vee on Harrison, and just living the best of it.
You know what? I'm proud of you, Hunter. Yep. Good for doing that. And that happens to be my favorite Hy-Vee location. So what do you do in your spare time?
Sometimes, like, even on that little sheet I told you about, sometimes I'm coaching at John Wood men's basketball at John Wood Community College. And then sometimes if I don't have nothing going on or something like that, I usually just play my electric guitar downstairs in my basement whenever I'm not doing stuff. I'm just like, okay, I'm just going to go jam out to my guitar or whatever. And that's with that. Yeah, and then otherwise I'm usually watching TV or watching, like, baseball or hockey or football on TV sometimes.
Well, that's awesome. Sounds like me and the Rock Dog do in our spare time. Always watching hockey. Sports, yeah. Any kind of sports we're in. All right, Grizzlies, we are hanging out with Hunter, day 4 winner of the 12 Days of Grizzmas. We'll be right back right here on the Grizz. All right, Grizzlies, We are back. It is day 4 of the 12 Days of Grizzmas, a 2 for Tuesday edition. We're hanging out with Hunter, and we're going to do double shots of his favorite artist during this hour. Now, Hunter, what was your very first concert that you ever got to go to?
My very first one was the Shinedown and Breaking Benjamin tour with Seven Dust opening up, and it was in Peoria, Illinois.
That is a hell of a first show, my friend. That's amazing.
I know, isn't it?
Now, if you could pick 3 artists, living or dead, so it doesn't matter what artist it is from the past, present, future, whatever, to do Hunter Fest, who is it going to be?
Well, I've seen 2 of the people, but one would be Slipknot, and one would be Five Finger Death Punch, and the other one would be Pantera that I haven't seen yet.
So that sounds to me like you're mentioning a lot of bands that are going to be in the M7 tour thing there,
right.
With the exception of Slipknot. If they threw that in, then holy hell, I think everything would go chaotic.
Hey, don't worry. I've seen all that last April, and I went to that show in Peoria, and that stuff was wild.
Yeah, it's definitely a spectacle, to say the least.
I know, but hey, it's awesome whenever you see them guys.
Yeah, always a guaranteed good time and very good people viewing as well at those shows.
And nice masks.
Yeah.
That's right.
The one place where you can say nice mask and not people get offended.
That's right.
I know. That was my first time, seeing them, actually, because that was my first time seeing Corey and all the guys there and all the other 2 bands that were opening. It was In This Moment and Wage War, who was
great ones, yeah.
Both bands were awesome. I loved them all. They put on a great show.
All right. Well, Grizzlies, we are hanging out with day 4 winner, Hunter Voth, right here on the 12 Days of Grizzmas. We'll be back right here on the Grizz. Grizzlies, we are back. It's a 2 for Tuesday edition of the 12 Days of Grizzmas. Day 4, we're hanging out with Hunter Voth. And, okay, so if you can meet any artist, living or dead, who are you going to hang out with, and what are you going to do?
Oh, this is going to be a really tough one. This one's probably going to have to be Five Finger Death Punch.
Oh, cool.
That's who I would meet, because they've been a band that I always see all the time live whenever they're in St. Louis, Peoria, anywhere. They've always been a band that I really haven't met yet, and I really want to meet them. And I love them guys, and they put on some good music. I love all their stuff, and Ivan's a good guy, and all the rest of the guys as well.
You can tell me this, because obviously you're into music, you like sports. What would be your dream job?
My dream job? Well, the only thing I've been really pushing for is to be a St. Louis Cardinals radio broadcaster.
Hey, they may have an opening.
Hey, oh yeah, I know. I've been hearing a lot of stuff about what's going on there, and I'm like, no, I got to stick with my thing, radio.
Well, I'll tell you what, never give up on those dreams like that, because I was 5 years old and said I wanted to be a DJ, and here I am at 46 and doing just that.
Wait a minute. You're a DJ?
I'm something. I'm on the radio and they pay me, so I guess that counts for something. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Hunter. Were you one of the people that got to meet Nickelback from us way back when?
Yes, it was. I was one of the people that got to meet him. Yeah,
I thought it was, because I was like, there's no way, because that's just a kid. And I'm like, oh, that's been since 2018. So he's grown up a little bit, Heather.
Yeah, their 2017 tour. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, I thought the name seemed familiar. So see, I remember things in my old age.
I know.
All right, Grizzlies, we are hanging out with 12 Days of Grizzmas winner for day 4, Hunter Voth. We'll be back right here on the Grizz. Grizzlies, we are hanging out with a 2 for Tuesday, 12 Days of Grizzmas day 4 winner, Hunter Voth. Now, Hunter, we play a game called Would You Rather, and we're going to do the holiday Grizzmas edition. So we're going to ask you a question. You decide whether you would do one thing or the other. There's only 2 options. There's never a third one, even though the Rock Dog tries. So this is a holiday edition. So it's easy. It's kind of a softball. So would you rather have Rudolph follow you around every day, all day until Christmas, or be followed by Frosty the Snowman until Christmas?
I'd rather be followed by maybe Frosty the Snowman, probably.
Okay, why? Why Frosty over Rudy?
This is a hard one to pick, maybe. It's probably going to have to be...
He could keep
maybe Rudolph. I'm going to have to go with Frosty.
I say I'm going to go with Rudolph because he looks like a dog and he's an animal and I can hug him and kiss him. And you can ride him.
Oh, yeah, because Rudolph has a big red nose.
Exactly.
I forget.
So
Yeah.
you could ride him at night and you wouldn't have to have any lighting. We don't have to walk anymore. You could just ride your Rudolph. No, not everybody has reindeer, Rock Dog. You tell me I'm wrong. Okay, what's yours?
Okay, you're wrong. I'm going to go with Frosty simply because of the remains they might both leave on my yard.
True.
Hey, that's right.
But Rudy, I'm pretty sure Rudy's potty trained. But if not, it's okay. I'll send him to your house for that. And I guess if you get mad at Frosty, you can always just turn the heater on.
Hey, you've already seen me step in some on the driveway when you're driving by.
Yeah. All right, Hunter.
And then next thing you know, the sun shines and then he melts.
Yeah, he makes you mad just to be like, turn the heat up a little bit. Frosty can go away for a little while. So. All right, Hunter, now's the time for you to do any shout outs, say hey to anybody out there in Radio Land. It's your time to shine, hun.
All right. I'd like to give a shout. This is going to be a funny one to everyone to hear. I'd like to give a shout to all my girlfriends out there. That's one thing. And then
You.
also a good shout to my uncle down in Montgomery, Texas. Hello, guys. Uncle Mike, Aunt Michelle. And then just to some of my friends down in Southern Illinois and family. Love you guys.
That's awesome. Well, as you know, Hunter, first of all, thank you for being a loyal Grizzly, as we talked about, even when you were a kid, making me feel old on the airwaves and stuff. But as
He's
you know,
aging by the moment.
I'm aging as we speak. I'm like Frosty, I'm melting. But as you know, you're also entered in to win. You have a 1 in 12 shot of winning those Metallica passes to the M72 World Tour down at the Dome. So good luck with that. We'll pull that winner on the 23rd. And thanks for joining us, Hunter. We very much appreciate it.
No problem. Thanks for having me. It's been a pleasure. I'm looking forward. Let's hope I get to win them, but who knows? Yeah, I've been a huge Metallica fan my whole life.
If you